Good evening, everybody. Yes, I can hear you just fine, Hades. Folks, tonight is going to suck. Latency has been kind of obnoxious. We have been running into a few issues with it. But we are going to try to go ahead and just finish out our season, power on through it, and see what we can do there. Maybe changes on things later. Who knows? But we're excited to have you here if you're watching. I will have Hades in the booth with me this evening. Apparently, I will not have Nick, because the tornado decided Nick should not participate in this evening's festivities.
I thoughts and prayers are with his soundboard.
Soundboard, but not with him. Because fuck him.
No, we
right?
can live without him, but the soundboard.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll have one by next season, so we're good.
Hey, Chris, just really quick. There are 3 of us streaming. It's myself, Jixbuff, and One Handed.
Okay. I will make sure to keep an eye. Oh, I see yours. Okay. Wonderful. So this evening, folks, you're going to find that since we're trying to reduce latency, we may reduce the size of the grid on a couple of our classes, Moto 2 and MotoGP. But since Moto 3 is pretty much set, we're going ahead and letting all the guys run, and we'll see how it goes for them. Hopefully it won't be too terribly laggy. We haven't been happy with the experiments thus far, but this close to the end of the season, let's just get her done.
Yeah, it's been about as fun as Marquez doing an eye test.
Oh! I still like that I finally had an opportunity on ASO to post, what was it? I decided to troll our Marquez fans in there this morning and posted, so I found your boy's new theme song, folks, and I put in Foreigner Double Vision. I'm being that guy.
So over in the UK, we have BT Sport.
Okay.
And about an hour after the announcement of Marquez's double vision, they posted a picture of the top, like from a top view of the HRC, saying, "These are what the pilots see before they get on." And it was like, you're baiting, you are marketing for people to go, that's not what Marquez sees.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been saying it since 2020. Marquez's career ended in 2020 because he has no personality. He is not an ambassador for the sport the way Rossi was. And if he's not winning, nobody cares. Like, he's got a bunch of hangers on that his fans are going to be gone if he's not winning. So he's just, and Honda ain't going to want him if he ain't winning. He obviously can't do it on the new bike, but they've tried to make more riders able to ride. His career's just over. Like, I think that's the case.
It's so bizarre because if you look at the first race, he settled down and finished 5th, right? Mature ride.
Right.
You'd think, okay, Marquez is a little bit off
maybe,
it. But,
maybe he's just off pace and he'll be top 10 most of this season. He'll be back next season. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks later, crashed twice in qualifying trying to get out of Q1.
Right.
Crashed in free practice before that.
Yep.
And then decided in warm-up, he was like, you know what, no one's going to stop me. I'm going to stop myself.
Yeah, I'm going to eat the bike.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he could not have made that much harder.
As soon as I saw the replay of it and saw him land on his head,
oh yeah, you were like done.
Yeah, is Diplodocus, whatever you want to call it, is going to come back.
Yep. I mean, I would guarantee, from what we've heard from the trials and tribulations of our boy One-Handed here, that the nerves ain't all back in Marquez's hands. And I will guarantee you that is affecting his performance. He is making mistakes he would not make if his arm were completely healthy. And now, between his ears, he's got a slushy. I don't see any hope. I really don't.
There's 2 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first one is, like, I raised this in another group, and it was that basically, if you look at Muhammad Ali, right? Muhammad Ali was will forever be one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Yes, absolutely.
But from retirement until his passing, he did not have what you would call a typical life.
Oh, no.
And that was due to his injuries sustained.
Yep. He had Parkinson's that they said was basically caused by how many head injuries he took.
Yeah, and that's the road Marquez is going down. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't wish it on the guy, and I wish he would stay because he's the peg, right? He's the pedestal everyone compares themselves to.
Right.
Like, no, Mir wasn't a champion because Marquez wasn't there. Quartararo wasn't a champion because Marquez wasn't fully fit. Like, there's forever going to be that comparison.
Right.
So if he's there and he's fit and he's getting his ass handed to him, which I think he is, I think the young guns have just come of age.
Yes,
like, they were too fast for Rossi. And Rossi was quicker than he ever was.
Exactly. Yeah, he continuously got faster. Yeah, absolutely. And he was top 10 pretty routinely during races in his 40s.
But it just wasn't enough to be on the top step. And I think Marquez has the talent to do it. I just don't think he can hold on to it long enough to do it.
Right. Well, yeah, and it's like I said. I think he was done. The moment the arm broke, it was over for him. It was just completely finished.
So here's an interesting one that I found really interesting. Marquez has always shielded his injuries. He's always wants that psychological barrier.
Right. It's a poker game.
Knowing his weaknesses.
Yeah, it's a poker game. Yeah.
And I, without spoiling the MotoGP series, the Drive to Survive type series, there was one segment in there that really interested me, and that was Marquez saying that no one in that Honda team was allowed to talk about his arm or mention his arm.
Of course not. Yeah.
I just thought that was really interesting. Like, that's your own team.
Yeah. No, they're not allowed to.
And you're putting that barrier up.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it was, and the arm, like I said, I think the arm is a bigger problem than the concussions. But I think there are things going on that he could have managed if he had all the nerves there. And like I said, we've watched Al's adventure trying to get his arm back and running. I'm like, even if you have the best doctors on the planet, tons of amazing medical care, the human body still only heals at so fast a rate. The variance within the population on, like, freakish healing is generally 10 to 20% at most. So it's like you were still looking at least 2 years for him to really get a good amount of feel back and start moving the hand really well. So I'm like, that was gonna be a thing. And every time they tried to say, oh, it'll be back, blah blah blah, I think about what Al's gone through. And then also on ASO, we have a guy who I believe is an orthopedic surgeon when he's not riding bikes, and he explained the nature of the injury and goes, there's no way his arm will work for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Yeah. Work for Honda. They're that way with all information. Yeah. I expect most race teams to be like that with all their information. Absolutely. But
so the interesting thing, and to say on that as well with what they're saying, is no one's really spoken about Marquez's shoulder.
No,
Marquez's shoulders are literally mush, like more than his brain is at this point.
Yeah.
Like, those shoulders were beyond rebuildable before he broke his arm.
Yeah. How many shoulder surgeries has he had at this point?
Oh, too many to count.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, when he first came back, obviously the arm was an issue, but it was more just riding fitness. But then as the year got on and when he took the break, it wasn't because of his arm, it was because his shoulder couldn't hack the extra load for his arm.
Right. Because he can't. He can't properly load the arm, so now it goes into the shoulder instead. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see.
So I mean, like, the dude's not like, he's going to be eating from a straw because he can't lift a fork.
Yeah.
If it carries on, you know.
Yeah, it has gotten to that point where I'm like, I would be surprised if we don't see him announcing the retirement at the end of this season or maybe next season. Like, I would see him try for one more to tie Rossi's record, but beating Rossi's record? Hell no, not happening now.
And not with the field as it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's gotten hard. It seems like everybody's electronics have gotten better. Everybody's riders have gotten better. The Honda got completely changed around in his absence because they were no longer, since they saw him take that wreck, they were like, nope, we're not going to engineer it around him anymore. We have to make it so other riders can ride the bike now. He's done. Or at the very least, will be done. So I think between all those three factors and then all the problems he has, it's like, man, he'll be lucky if he can take another season. Hell, if he can finish another season, much less win it.
And that's the thing, is he's proven in this season already and in last year that when he's on it, he'll win, hands down.
Sure.
But he is not willing to roll off. And that's why I thought it's so surprising in the sale. He came fifth. Great. Mature ride. But then Mandalika, 300% Marquez came back.
Yep. And that was the nastiest high side I have ever seen in anything. And that wasn't even during a race.
That was more brutal than the old 500 two-strokes.
It was. Like, that was the kind even Schwantz is looking at and going, ow.
Yeah. But so it's interesting, the sort of mixed messages already. So Marquez has said that it's not as bad as it was at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And Honda have said he's off indefinitely.
Yeah.
Which is it?
I'm going to trust Honda more than I'm going to trust him on that one. I think they're playing it smart there. But then, what do they got? They got Pole, and then they got Marquez Jr. off on the other team. And that's really it.
I mean, well, so look at Nakagami, right, and Mandalika. Very, very clearly, Honda were off, whether it was the tire or just whatever. But Nakagami's been fighting for podiums, pole positions.
Yeah.
He was last. He was behind Darren Binder.
Yeah.
And that's no discredit to Darren Binder, but Nakagami's a front runner.
Yeah, Nakagami last season was fast as hell, and this season, he's starting to struggle. I think they've altered the bike so much that everybody's struggling, but I think Marquez will struggle the most with the new bike. I think they did design something that Nakagami and Pole will be able to get sorted out, but I don't think Marquez will be able to, even if he comes back.
Yeah. I'll go out on a limb here and say that if Marquez hasn't had a race by the summer break,
he's done.
Your boy Pedro is going to take that seat next year.
Which Pedro has been looking really good, man. He was an absolute savage last year. I think he's going to be great this year. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think he's a good choice.
Although I'm not, because next year there's the age limits that start coming in, which is why so many people are. Yeah, I'm not sure if it applies to GP and what the age limit will be, but there's a reason there's the 16-year-old and the 17-year-old in Moto 2. It's because next year that wouldn't be allowed.
Okay. Well, what's going to be the minimum for Moto 2? 18?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And 16 for Moto 3.
Well, that's a surprise. I would think they'd still run down to about 14, 15. But that's a shocker. In the like the national series, I think they will. But it was all about, how young the kids who died last year was, and they were saying needs to stop. Like there needs to be a maturity and age limit, basically. Yeah. I can see that. I'm of two minds about it. I'm like, but man, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I can see where, you're going to have people scared, and you're going to have people less willing to let kids into the sport if they think, he's just going to go kill himself once he's semi-pro. I can see where there'd be a lot of hesitancy there, and I get it. But at the same time, man, it's just a dangerous sport.
That's it. But equally, it's not a good look when there's a 15-year-old who loses his life.
I know. But I mean, that again, bikes are just getting so fast now, even in the lower speed classes. That man, it's a dangerous sport. You like even the slowest bikes are over 100 miles an hour. Bad shit's going to happen at that kind of speed. Hell, the shit that happened to Simoncelli didn't happen at that high a speed, and that could happen on the lower class bikes. Absolutely.
Yeah. The other problem is it's just a vicious circle. It's so political in that paddock that you've got you get a 14-year-old and you go, right, you have to win if you want a seat next year.
Yeah. And he's gonna go. He's 14. He's gonna go balls out. Yeah. No, all us guys were young guys at some point. We all know Man, once those hormones are doing what they're doing in your teens, you're going to drive like a dipshit. You're just going to do it.
And that's the same problem with Marquez as well, with these injuries.
Yeah.
Is when you're younger, you don't think of the future.
No,
Happened to me. I broke my ankle, raced the next day. What have I got now? I've got a limp, and it clicks. Like,
oh, dude, that sucks, man.
You know what I mean? But when I was younger, oh yeah, of course, all right. Yeah, no, there's no problem in the future. What's the future?
I'm lucky. My only injuries from sports, and I did have some pretty nasty ones. I had a broken collarbone when I was younger, just playing, football with other kids on the playground. I'm talking American football there. Got tackled, broke a collarbone. I was like 5. And then I did later actually have a couple of times I got stitches. One time from getting in a fight, and one time from a soccer game where I got kicked in the face going for a header. It was bad. Yeah, and I came back to that same game and beat the hell out of the guy that did it to me. So, that's how it works. I was lucky. My injuries were never that bad. I didn't even get a concussion from getting kicked in the face. I didn't even get concussed when, in my mid-30s, I was learning to fight, and teacher got angry with me. It was a teacher that I left subsequently, and threw me in the ring with a semi-pro fighter when I wasn't even an amateur competing fighter. I was just learning for self-defense. And has him just clean my fucking clock. Like knocked me hard, and I stayed on my feet and kept trying to go for it. And at that point, the teacher panicked and pulled me out of the ring because I wouldn't back off. So I'm lucky, though. I never got that bad. Oh, there we are. Okay. So Heinz, Phobia, and Jixbuff up front. One-handed Bichon and Whispers going to be running on the second row of Medusa and Smokey. Bringing up the rear there.
It's a pretty impressive time from Heinz as well in quality.
It really is. Holy
shit. To give you context,
shit.
In those test races, I did a 37.9. And that was without tire wear. So for Heinz to do that in quali with tire wear, it's a pretty fast time.
Yeah. I hear Heinz is kind of good at this game. There is a rumor of that.
He's good at this class.
He is.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's actually the fastest lap I've ever done at this track.
Awesome. Good work. Tony popping in. If you're not first, you're last. For Mr. Ricky Bobby. Hey, Tony, good to see you, bro. As we're waiting for everybody to do their setup here, I might as well take a moment to mention our sponsor, who already shipped prizes, Secondhand Motorsports, with our very own Mr. Jonathan Rocha. I'm kind of sad we haven't seen Rocha more this season. They're bringing you used motorcycles, used motorcycle parts, and gear. He specializes in track days and racing, but hey, if you got other needs outside of that, he will take care of it. Mention that we sent you. He might even give you this special service. But yes, he already shipped prizes to our boys here in Moto3 since it was pretty much set. And tonight's pretty much just for fun for the Moto3 guys, which I think is kind of good for the end of the season. Kind of nice for them to just get out there and have a little fun.
Yeah, looking at the times, I think Heinz, if he can get free, might have a race of his own. And then Phobia, one-handed, and Jixbuff are going to have a nice little... They're on similar pace to have a good battle.
Have we had Phobia qualify that high yet? I know he's been doing good, but I don't remember if he qualified that high yet.
Yeah, I don't think he has. I think he's had the pace before, but just never really put it together in qualifying.
Yeah. So glad to see him do that. See, this is part of what's frustrating about latency hitting so late in the season, as we were talking on chat. The racing started getting really good just before all the latency crap started popping up thanks to Milestone screwing up the servers.
Well, this is it. This is where practice starts showing off and just people generally get more familiar with the game.
Yep.
You start seeing everyone.
Yep.
Yes, he's qualified high, but as in position or stoned?
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been debating that we need to... Oh, yeah! Heinz mentioning that Rocha did get to race out at Daytona, the lucky son of a bitch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were talking with him on the phone, and I remember, we were on my back porch. We were talking with him about that. That is cool. Yeah, Sin Nudes Racing. Yes. Yep. I've never gotten to do Daytona on a bike, and since it's different, I've gone to the only time I've gone to Daytona was when they were running NASCAR out there, and that was a cool experience. But NASCAR racing is boring. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, you're basically watching it for a crash or the last lap. Right?
That really is it.
Phobia 4th is the highest I've had. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was
Goes front
thinking.
row.
Good job, Phobia. Hell yeah, dude. Qualifying second. God, why the hate? See, the hate that I've been hearing from you guys at the top this evening.
Well, this is why I wanted to race, to put them all in their place.
I know. For qualifying. Hey, if we're qualifying, that's fine. No, if that's the highest quality we've seen, wonderful. All right, here we go. How much time? We're done. And here we go, our final Moto3 race of the season. If I can remember how to do this shit. Get the helicopter. There we go. Yeah, nice, Bigfoot. You want to see hate, I pick Hines to win. God damn. Ooh, a Jixbuff with the patented Jixbuff bye-bye right off the line.
Yeah, that's him checked out.
I'm telling you, dude, he could give a clinic on how to start a race. Dude is a
Well, now the
savage.
season's over, he'll probably share his secret.
Right, all right. He's like, lol, bro, I hacks. Check it out.
It's impressive, though. Like,
Yeah.
I thought at first it was, maybe like the game giving him a bit of an advantage because he was like, he always used to qualify really badly.
Yeah,
but no, Paul does it from the front row.
Yeah, throughout the season, I always joked that he was sandbagging, but it does seem like he's qualified higher and higher throughout the season. And we have watched him do great during races.
I mean, look.
Oh,
he
there's the
just won
latency.
wide
There's
there.
the latency doing its thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. I know that he was having a particular issue.
Yeah, and I think he had it in the last race as well. The same thing where it just kept saying he was in a certain point, and then all of a sudden he was 2 seconds behind that point.
Yeah. Oh, crap. That was probably a latency thing there. And that's Jixbuff off.
I would go as far to suggest that he was probably in the lead at that point on his screen.
Yep. That would not surprise me at all.
Could we just pause a minute? Bashan's fighting for the lead.
He is! As a matter of fact, he just passed Hines. What the hell? Bashan, really, bro?
Who is this man and where is Bashan gone?
Yes! Why did you wait till the end of the season to put this guy in? Holy shit! Oh, he's fighting with Hines for second. You know what? I'm not going to be angry about that. Meanwhile, Phobia running up front here. All right, sir.
He's taking advantage and he's disappearing.
And Hines just wrecked.
You know what that is? That's a good old dose of karma.
all that shit talk. Yep.
Yeah.
See, just imagine it. If you had tried to go in there, probably the same thing would have happened.
No, they would have all T-boned me in turn one.
You would have gotten a dose of Milestone's nutsack on your chin. Oh my god. So Bashan now in second. Is this really happening? Is this real life? Bro. All right. I'm here for it.
Remarkable. And the man who's been nowhere all year as well, Medusa, just gone into second.
Well, wait, where did that come from? What, the warp? What? I don't even know what the hell's going on here anymore. I should be looking at that second place fight there. Let's see if I can remember how to use the stinking controller. There we go. A little Medusa and Bashan action there. We did hang out.
Bashan's fighting back. He's holding his own.
It looks like latency.
Bashan's
It
end.
looks like latency messing with things there, though.
Potentially.
Yep.
But still, He's taking advantage of it.
He is. He absolutely is. I mean, if he's going to give it a
Bigfoot
shot.
Bigfoot definitely cursed Heinz.
He did?
100%.
I just stood and got him. Yep. You got him, Bigfoot. You got him.
So Bigfoot and GP were rooting for Swaggin.
Oh, dear God. Oh, man. That is an interesting thing to see, though. Bichon out ahead of Jixbuff. That's a surprise.
And Heinz, and one-handed, and Smokey.
I
Smokey's quick.
know. Smokey's got
He's
a
ahead of
long
them all.
lap now. It wouldn't surprise me if the long lap is happening as a result of things from lag, though.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is one of those tracks where, like, you can just pick up warnings for fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's so easy, especially on these bikes.
Yeah, and Valencia, it really seems to be particularly, like, almost hairpin heavy. It is crazy how curled around this track is.
Yeah, it's a lot of track in a small space.
Yeah. Actually, all right, I'm curious with you being from where you're from, how much European experience have you gotten, like, when you got to ride? Or was it all in South Africa?
Well, it's South Africa and the UK. I haven't ridden any of the Spanish or Italian tracks.
Okay. Because I'd be jealous if you got to do Jerez. I've heard a lot of good things about Jerez. I've heard it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. I've got onboard video of the old man on an R1.
Oh, I want to see that. That's cool.
Yeah, he went through a phase of just traveling. He's ridden pretty much most of the, like, big name international tracks, including Spa.
Oh, that's badass. That's really cool. Oh, God. So you've got to do, what else did you get to do in the UK?
So I did Donington, Brands,
Okay.
Neston, Alton, and a lesser known one, Mallory.
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with Mallory at all.
Yeah, Mallory's a weird one. It's like an oval with a U shape on one side of it.
That does sound strange. Okay.
It's like an old test track airbase thing that they just built a racetrack on top of.
Interesting. All right. Heinz down to get... Wait, now we have Phobia up front. Medusa's second. Jixbuff in third. Smokey worked his way up to fourth, but he has a long lap to get rid of. Smokey, we will still apply the extra 3 seconds if you don't attempt that long lap, boy.
One-handed is having a nightmare.
He is. He is having a rough
I think
evening.
I've seen him crash at least twice, and he's got a long lap penalty.
Yep. Dude, now here was the interesting thing. Watching actual GP on Sunday, I was shocked by watching how hard some of those guys go through the long lap. Like, they were leaning it over hard and going through it like serious.
Yeah, I mean, it's... in essence, on paper, it looks really narrow, but so is the racing line.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
you can find a fast way through it. I mean, Zarco will forever have the most outrageous long lap. But I think... I can't remember if it was at Mandalika or another track where you basically lost no time going through the long lap.
Oh, really?
Because of the way it was positioned, it was just, if anything, it benefited you.
I don't think it was Mandalika because on that one, I did watch everybody that went through it. They did lose a place or two. The pack was tight, but nevertheless, I watched them go through it with so much aggression that it actually wasn't too bad. Like, they didn't suffer too much for it.
I mean, also what you've got to bear in mind is that pretty much every single one of those tracks was built before the long lap was even a thing.
Oh, of course.
So trying to then introduce that into somewhere Yeah.
Yeah. Smokey with another long lap, and he's now getting rid of it. He appears to have made the game angry this evening.
Hines will be kicking himself, though. Fastest lap of the race so far. Fifth place.
Go faster, Hines. Go faster. Oh, Smokey, no. Not a wreck.
Yeah, that's a place gifted to Hines. He didn't earn that one.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Yep, so Hines up into fourth, Jixbuff in third now. Medusa in second, Phobia running out front, 3.5 seconds. Ahead of Medusa. I hesitate to say it because I don't want to curse anyone, but is Phobia going to take the race this evening? I think he might. That would be a fun
If
way.
he stays on, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a
100%.
fun way to end out his Moto 3 season with us. Go for it, sir.
Medusa as well, if he stays on, could definitely get a podium,
Yeah,
but
looks
may
like he's
even
seen
hold
it.
on to second.
Yeah.
Because Jixbuff hasn't really caught him enough to be able to do it by the end of the race.
No, he hasn't. I think Smokey's probably getting eaten by lag. He fell back behind Bichon there. It happened pretty quick and sudden. Of course, he also had to take a long lap, and he's got another one there. So that might have been it as well. Oh, Smokey slipping back ahead. There it is. Okay, yeah, it may have been that. And now we start the penultimate lap. You got to count that when I got them all for Moto 3 this season, I think.
There is the final bingo.
To be really obnoxious, I should just pick a class that I do the entire fucking race in the accent. Just to be a shitbird. I'd have to pick up more, like where people will figure out that it's full of shit is well, partly on the voice, but I think also even more is on not having the right lingo.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, I'm great at the accents.
Yeah.
I know some of the lingo for British. I don't know Australian or South African or any of that. And I can't do a South African accent. That shit's impossible.
Yeah, it's you definitely have to have been around it for a while.
Yeah.
To understand it. And to be fair, knowing what their lingo makes a big difference.
Yeah. Yep. It was like where I first ran into it was I actually dated a chick from South Africa who was real cute. But yeah, that accent's just sexy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It's a sexy accent on a chick. The dudes for some reason kind of sound kind of dorky, but man, chicks it's like kind of hot.
Yeah. Med has had real bud tonight, not just stems and seeds. I think so, Big Cook.
No, he's
It would
rolling
appear-
smooth. Absolutely is. That he must have had less Rocket League. Dude, he showed up here to my place over the weekend, and we went to pick other shit up, and we come back, and he's just sitting there watching Rocket League, some finals for it on my TV, and I'm like, I hate my life right now.
I mean, I was going to say, who watches someone else play a game, and here we are commenting. So you know what? Fair play, each to their own.
Yeah. I'm not going to say who watches a game. I'm just going to say who watches Rocket League. But then, it's Medusa, apparently. Oh, my God. Some games are easily watchable, some are not. And what was sad for me was when I started doing professional gaming originally back in the late 90s, when I was involved in the Quake community. Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3 were all pretty easy to do for the simple fact that they would do 1v1s. So it was pretty easy to see what was going on. But when they moved to Counter-Strike, I hated it immediately because of the fact that it just you had so many people on the field and so much going at once, you couldn't tell any what was going on, and it was like it was a bear to commentate, and it was not fun to watch, and I checked out at that point.
Yeah, no, it's and that's the thing with the same as us going Well, I mean, I'll let you take over that race ending
Yeah!
before I say that.
Yeah, exactly. We need to do that because Phobia, way to round out the season there, taking first. Medusa taking second. Jixbuff in third after that patented Jixbuff start. And Heinz finding himself in fourth. Heinz, really? Not on the podium, bro? Are you serious? Smokey winded
He was
up.
going to do something to Phobia, but seems Phobia did it to him.
Oh, one-handed taking sixth there. I think one-handed was just struggling with that race. I guess, okay, let's see here. Let me make sure of everything. What are you talking about? I was slowing down to race with Jixbuff and one-handed. Old Bashan. Oh, maybe. Oh, boy.
I mean, if we're gonna throw stones in glass houses, why are you slowing down in the middle of a race?
Yeah, see? You're blocking the race line, jackass. Get off of it. So that is going to be it for our Moto 3 season there. It won't do anything to change standings, but it was fun to watch. It looked like it was a good race there. I hope the guys all had fun with it.
Because I needed a tow. Well, Marquez. Reap what you sow.
He only sees 1.5. He doesn't see double.
Yeah.
Christ's sake. Well, I'm going to take one last chance there to thank our sponsor for Moto 3, Secondhand Motorsports. Thank you very much for your prizes that you sent to our guys and those that are watching. Make sure to check them out if you've got track day or racing or just even street needs. Used bikes, used parts, plenty of gear. Check him out. Ask him for the special service. Tell him we love him. And maybe in the future we'll work with him again. That is Secondhand Motorsports. So we're going to take a brief break here, folks. We're going to see what's going to happen in Moto 2 and MotoGP. It's going to be far more complicated to deal with, so we'll be back shortly with that.
no.
Oh my God. And that comes in first thing on the stream. Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
We apologize for how long that took to get back, folks. There were a lot of decisions to make behind the scene. We are going to go ahead and run Moto 2 with the top 5 for the season that have potential to take a prize out of things. We're trying to reduce latency as much as possible. These boys all decided this is going to be the most fair thing they can come up with. We felt it was the most fair thing we can come up with. We're hoping things work out well. So, I hope everyone is happy. I can tell you this right now. I think nobody else that's here in the booth will mind if I say this on stream. We are never running a season on a milestone game ever fucking again.
Yeah, no.
Never. This is the second season that this company's game has fucked us in the ass. No, second. We got to finish last season.
Not without issues.
No, it wasn't that there was no issues.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
But we got to actually finish the season. This season happened exactly like our first season. So, we're not doing bullshit with their games ever again.
CNN, fake news.
Yep. Guys are
No, last season, first season, second season, and third season, we all ended early. First season, we had issues starting at Motegi. Last season, we ended at Phillip Island.
Did we?
Yep.
I thought we finished it. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, we're done. Fuck it. Where we're going to move, I don't know. There's nobody else going to get the MotoGP license because the
Your
bullshit.
mom's house.
Yeah, the bullshit of exclusive licensing in professional sports has gone on since EA got the license for NFL, and every dumb shit running a sports league has listened to this shit and let the quality of the games released around their sport decline. And Dorna has made the same mistake. Fuck everyone that does this. It fucks the game up. We're not doing it again. We will find other things that are fun competitive leagues that I enjoy commentating. Nick enjoys commentating.
Maybe even participating.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not doing any milestone game again. This can't happen. This level of unprofessional.
Prizes, right?
Yeah, definitely not with prizes. Maybe we'll run a league, but we won't run it with prizes.
It'll be our beer league.
Yeah, we definitely won't run with prizes again because there's just. I think you guys all understand. If we're going to give out prizes, we want to feel like it was fair. And if the game company is going to fuck us in the ass every time, we're not doing that. All right.
And, yeah, if people don't realize what some of these prizes are worth, Google what a custom race suit costs. I'll put it that way.
Yep.
Yeah. So, before this race kicks off, quick rundown. We want to look out for the battle between Coco and Oddball, because that's the battle for first.
Yep. That is a big one. Is it when esports starts? Is that when it happens, Mac?
Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
Is that
It's
it?
when they release an update.
I'll be damned.
And they're off.
I did not even realize that. All right. Let's see how things look here. Oddball is actually out front here, having a phenomenal start. Coco right back behind him. Yeah, Phobia there. Let's go, boys. Not bad at all. Jixbuff looking good as well. One-handed, not far back either. And Timmy even in there in the pack. Oddball actually.
I sort of had a feeling that maybe the other three would let those two go and have their battle. But then I remembered Jixbuff is in third and he doesn't give a shit about anybody. If he's in there with a sniff, he is sniffing.
Yeah, that is how it
No
goes.
fucks given.
This is reminiscent of 2015 with Rossi and Marquez.
Yeah.
A little bit of latency there.
Yeah, Smokey, like I said, we'll see if we have a beer league. And by beer league, we literally mean with no prizes. And we just run it for GP22. Like, if there's enough interest, absolutely we'll do it. But for prizes, I said it when we were having... Oh, God. And there goes Coco off with a bit of a tap of Oddball's back end.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's not cool. But Smokey, yeah, no, never again will we do a season where we run prizes on a milestone game. Under no circumstances will I do it. I refuse.
Yeah, the problem is we just have
Token and
obligations to our sponsors and obligations to you racers.
Exactly.
That we can't
We
properly
wanna-
fulfill.
We want to give you guys a fair race, and if Milestone won't help us give you a fair race, then I can't back that up. I can't put anything behind that, because essentially what that means is we're participating in selling their product, and if they won't stand behind their product, I'm not going to put anything behind selling it either. I'm that asshole. I'm some kind of capitalist or something. F1 we have considered.
Not caring. Timmy is another one. Fast as fuck and does not care.
Yeah!
And in the lead.
F1, Forza, there are plenty of possibilities. Though I know even less about those than I do about GP. So,
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So, like, that makes me even more worthless. We'd have to give somebody who gives me a crash course into how to commentate. God damn it, Heinz.
Jesus Christ.
I hate you so much, Heinz. Oh, I hate you so much right now. I kind of deserve it. But at the same time, I hate you so much. So, Coco, needing to catch back up. We'll see if we can do it. Not losing a ton of time there. Jixbeth in 5th currently. Lonely Island Boy singing right now. I don't want more arcade, Smokey. To be honest, I like sim level. If somebody can make
Really
a game
quick.
that doesn't fall to latency. What?
Really quick. So I know that Coco had some latency, which caught him up with Oddball, which is why he crashed. But watch Oddball, because he is losing time right now, hand and foot on the straights,
Yes,
like
I am.
Jixbuff.
Yep, I am seeing it happen.
This isn't over yet.
Yep. Well, that is my complaint with how Milestone does games. In the straight, client prediction should mean you shouldn't lose time. And the fact that he does
One would think.
means they don't know how to write client prediction code. They don't know how to do it. Like, I understand how you program this. They are fucking it up. And by the way, it's easier to do in a racing game because of momentum than it is in a first-person shooter. And it figured this out 25 years ago. Fuck you, Milestone. Fuck
But
you.
the birds look great.
The birds look amazing. But the Italians don't know how to code a goddamn video game. I'm done
upon
tolerating
closer
your shit.
inspection, those birds don't really look that good.
I mean,
Could you fucking imagine being the project manager and going, "Hey, bippity boppity, what do we need in this racing game that barely functions?"
bippity boppity, that's good enough.
Yeah.
All right, Smokey, you want to run a first-person shooter tournament? I'm going to be that asshole because I'm old, and I started in competitive gaming, in being involved in that scene. I never competed because I was always not quite good enough. I was just short, but was always in the scene in the Dallas area. Yeah, it's going to be Quake. It's going to be, and I would run a Quake 1 league if we got boys out there with balls. If we got boys out there with balls, we would run some Quake World, and I would make it Quake World Rocket Arena. But if you've never played Quake World Rocket Arena, you have not had fun. Because that's some bullshit one-on-one. It's great. So,
You know, we could also throw down with some like old school Halo Combat Evolved.
Halo 3 is what everybody was really shitting about.
Well, dude, I have hypothetically have the distributable executable on a hard drive.
Bigfoot,
So-
you are... no, Quake Arena isn't even the same thing. You're banned. You're banned, Bigfoot. Oh, God, I hate you so much. Yeah, they do. Manly men with huge beards, hairy balls, and gigantic cocks.
Why are you talking about me like that?
So we are 5 laps in. Oddball hanging on to second. Timmy out in first. Timmy actually having a Political Nexus podcast. Dude, that's not even a... If you're gonna spam, what in the shit is that?
Hold on. I'm going to go to their YouTube channel. Please hold.
No, don't do it. I'm banning it.
Doing it.
Fuck him. I'm banning him anyway.
I can unban them if it ends up being somebody we know.
Bye. Tell us more, Daddy. Yeah, all right. So Coco having trouble. Dude, one-handed is actually... This is the surprise of the race for me, how well one-handed is doing. I suspected Coco would catch back up to him, but... Dude, Al is having a great race. He is doing really well. Timmy out front, 7 seconds ahead of Oddball. Oddball, I've kept the camera on him, but he hasn't gotten caught yet. We've noticed latency, but he's done a good enough job in the race that he's managed to hang on to second here. Jixbuck back in 5th, but not that far back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hines. It seemed like he was going to fall back, but no, he has picked up the pace. Oddball is having an absolutely exemplary race. Oh, God, and the lag got him there. You can see with one-handed getting ahead.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, that was one-handed getting ahead.
That sucked 8 seconds off of his time, I believe.
Holy shit. Yeah, that happened very suddenly. Again,
I bet he is shitting bricks.
Again, everybody, we had a discussion with everybody. And like, they all agreed to run it. So we're going to run with the standings that come from here. But this is the reason I am not going to run another milestone game ever again. I'm just done with their games. I am sick of them. I am sick of their shitty code. They suck.
Who feels like clipping that moment and putting
sending it to them and telling them fuck themselves. Yeah, that's fine. And by the way,
by the way, that's what I'm saying. Somebody clip it for me and I'll send it.
Yeah,
I have nothing
include
to lose
the
with
part.
milestone.
Yeah, include the part where I just said fuck themselves because that's bullshit. You fucked up your game.
Racers, let's go. Somebody get it.
Yeah, somebody clip that shit. I don't even care. Fuck them.
I'll send it happily.
At first, we were kind of worried about, we don't want them to think badly of us because we want to be in their good graces for our league. No, they did. They don't care. Fuck them. Meanwhile, like I said, Timmy is having a fucking amazing evening. I'll give him credit for that. One-handed has actually been on the fucking ball the entire time. Oddball, I think he got screwed by the leg there. He manages to stay ahead of Coco for now. Yep, the gap from Coco to Oddball is what I'm watching here. This is what's going to make the race interesting. This is quite literally what's going to decide it. Birds. Yes. Hines calling out the birds. The birds look amazing. Why? Why, dude?
That was supposed to only be played on the speakers. I was demoing a sound.
Coco having an off there and collecting a long lap penalty.
Uh-oh. I'm glad I didn't make that slip up when we had our previous no swearing rules.
No, I don't even care.
I don't give a shit either. I was going to straight up put that in the clip for Milestone. That's why I was testing it.
Yeah. We'll see, Hines. We will see. It depends on what Oddball can do, but to be honest, even with the lag, Oddball has done a phenomenal job. Like, he has looked great the entire race. He got a little eaten by lag, but he still manages to stay ahead. Meanwhile, one-handed. And Timmy out front. Timmy, you know what? From the moment Timmy has joined, one-handed has done a great job. From the moment Timmy has joined us, he's actually been really excellent too.
Oh, 100%. Clean racer, fun guy, fast.
Yeah. And the penultimate lap.
Oh, you couldn't have missed the last one.
I fucking hate you, and I hope you die of ass cancer. I'm just joking, but it's a fun joke. I know, right? The problem is I've had so many friends that I dropped that joke on. Yeah, I know, we're getting wow. Yeah, I know.
Hey, just remember, I'm going to go full Russian with our ass cancer.
I would ass cancer. No! Not right now! Our ass cancer, comrade. Heinz, what the shit is that? I don't even know what you're posting there.
Is that one of those Russian doll things? The nesting dolls?
I guess I need to look over into the channel that we have for this shit. You know what I've forgotten to do? Speaking of things I've forgotten to do during this race, I forgot to mention our sponsor for Moto2, which is Mass Sports, bringing you custom race suits, custom gloves, custom boots, and custom jackets for the street. Make sure to check them out. You can put something nice together. It is good quality, good prices. They will take care of you. I kind of feel like a dick that I forgot to talk about it. I really do.
All right, guys, we've been stressed. If it makes you feel any better, I'll probably be placing an order with you here soon.
Yeah, I am too. Like, I'm not gonna joke. I need to go get the. I haven't seen the template yet for the jacket, but I need it. I'm gonna put together a Searle jacket. So, street, track, whatever, people will be able to have it.
Well, rumor has it I just bought a new track bike, so.
Wait, are you actually getting that R6?
Probably.
Wow.
And hucking the Triumph all at the same time.
Wait, did you find somebody to buy it?
Yeah, the owner of the R6.
Oh, so y'all are trading. Okay. All right.
With a little cash. Yeah.
I didn't realize y'all were doing that. No, that's cool. Good. I'm glad you finally got it sold.
Now I'll have two track bikes.
Yeah, and you're getting the Salsa Verde.
The Salsa Verde. Yep, I'll have the shitbox and the Salsa Verde.
Is that really? Oh! So you're trading. Oh. Whoa! Oddball with another bit of lag there. Jixbuff almost catching up.
That?
Wow.
That bike was just in the ground.
It was, but it's back.
Cash on top of it? No, dude, I'm paying a little bit of cash. That bike's worth a lot more than the Triumph.
Yeah, with how much work he's done on it, yeah. No,
I'm getting it for a steal. The suspension on that bike is worth more than my entire Honda.
And there we are. Oddball manages to wrap it up for the season. Coco having it off there. And that is going to be
ended it with this crash. Heinz.
That is going to be it.
You can't say that.
Timmy with a great final race. Awesome work, Timmy. One-handed second there in Moto2. Oddball in third. Jixbuff in fourth. And Coco finding himself back in fifth, which is actually a surprise for me. That is going to be it for the season for Moto2. We are not going to be doing Phillip Island again next week because we expected the latency to get worse. This is part of the reason we're saying that. That is where we decided to go with it. And we're going to go ahead and call that the end of the season for Moto2. All right, folks. Give us just a brief moment. We will be talking to the MotoGP guys, figuring out what we want to do there. And I'm going to take one more opportunity to mention our awesome sponsors for Moto2. That's going to be Mass Sports USA, bringing you custom leather full suits, custom gloves, custom boots, and now custom jackets for the street. You can get everything. If you want to just look pimp as hell, you can put everything together. They'll make it all for you. Good prices, good quality product. It looks good, good company, and we appreciate them sponsoring us for this season. That would be Mass Sports. Check them out at their site there. So, we're going to step away for a moment. Then we will be back with MotoGP here on Searle at Valencia. Stick around. We are back, folks. After some discussion and deliberation, we have decided that for GP, there was a vote between them, and they have decided to consider the season decided. So we're going to let Swaggin take his inaugural season with us. Congratulations to Mr. Swaggin DeField. That's going to put... Woo! Yes! That's going to put Makogo in second, and that gives Oddball a third for prizes. So he gets first in Moto 2, he gets third here in GP.
Damn, son.
Good job by Mr. Oddball. I think that's Oddball's first season with us as well, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so. I think it is. So we'll be giving them 2 minutes to get things set up, and then we're going to run our final GP race of the season. We have Conky Dave joined us, which the only Conky I know of. You've watched some Trailer Park Boys, haven't you, Nick?
Yes.
You know what Conky is.
I can't place it.
You really don't know this.
I really can't place it.
Conky is the puppet that Bubbles had in Trailer Park Boys. The one with the glasses on it that's basically just Bubbles being passive-aggressive to
I cannot find any record of this in my database.
Oh my God!
No, for real, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You totally fail as a Trailer Park Boys fan. You are trash at this.
It's because I am the liquor. No. I'm not a super fan. Enjoy it a bit.
I'm not even a
as
super
much
fan. I'm just like, it's just, it's a thing you want to put. Oh my God. You don't know that one. Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
American, not Canadian, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen. The worthlessness of Nick Goskowski.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello, Governor. We're going to have some fun in this race. And again, we're never running a milestone game for prizes. Because these assholes fucked us.
I'm going to give the person who causes a pileup in turn 1 a shiny nickel. This is my contribution to this race.
You got to give more than that. You just come up with something.
Dude, it is a shiny nickel.
Something
okay? Shiny.
No, something silly. Find something silly, but not a nickel. Not money, find something fucking silly. Come on.
I can give them you.
I mean, that counts, but doesn't.
Preload, big boy. Prelube.
I am not Diggler. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call that the 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and go for it. Whispers.
2 minutes.
Whispers, Whispers, you took too long. He's still showing red on the board, and I just don't even care. And, yep, we are about to go for it. Oh, wait, I haven't faded over to the local scene yet. Here we are. Our last race of the season. Oh, wait. I forgot how to do that. Yeah, and we are off. Mac with a phenomenal start. Out ahead of Swaggin. I would have arranged everything according to how it worked, but for some reason the game was just being shitty. I didn't buy. Oh, Mac. Oh, my God. There's your bowling. I didn't see who started it. I didn't see. No, you need to find. Nick, we're going to work on this. You're going to find better than a nickel. Because that was the best wreck we've seen all season in turn 1. I know. So, folks, those who are watching that are unsure of what's going on at home because you're not seeing qualifying here, we had the vote, and oh my God, Mac just lagged so hard. I just watched him stop. Oh my God. Oh God, I hate milestones so much right now. We're not going to try to work any deals with them because they just fuck them. Yeah. This is a massive disappointment for me. I'm incredibly angry. I've worked in software development for a long time. Milestone can't hit their ass with both hands in a map. So all that being said, what's going on in this race, folks, is we had a decision among the racers. They realized the lag was kind of shit. They were willing to go ahead and call it with the standings that we had. Swaggin's going to go ahead and take first there for the season. Mac is going to take second. This is for purposes of the prizes. Oddball takes third, though Hades is actually in third for points. But because of the fact that we have ship across the ocean, we love our boy Hades, but he doesn't get to participate in that. So that would be Oddball there. So Oddball... You need some, like, Monty Python shit. That's all Americans know. That's all Americans know. I mean, we are in town. We are in town with Alex Jones, and he has talked about 1776 a bunch. Fuck yeah. We need the clip. We'll run it on other things. Yeah. We were worried about F-bombs. Yeah. Well, it's there are a lot of things that have been rethinking things here, so. Wait, Conky Dave. Conky caught himself a long lap penalty right off the bat. He probably jumped the line. Yeah. Nah. And part of the reason we wound up going ahead and going with the no qualifying is because of the fact that everybody was like, yeah, we don't need to worry about this shit. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll just run without qualifying. And they were like, hey, can we do a 50% race? And I was like, sure, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Mac. No, Mac is having a hell of an evening here. Let's go ahead and step in with Hades. Let's see how he's looking there. Let's see if somebody can catch him. We'll keep an eye on him for that. Oh, look at that. Right behind him, Swaggin. Oh, that's not the thing I meant to... God, I hate this game sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I hate this game sometimes. No, fuck this game. I hate Italy right now. I love Italy for my Ducati. I hate Italy for this video game. By the way, by the next time you see my Super Sport, it will have a Competition Works nice loud exhaust on it, with a proper wideband setup, so it can go up into the mountains without losing power. Yep. What? The vast majority of bikes don't understand. Even modern bikes, yeah, they don't understand that from the factory. The vast majority of motorcycles do not. As a matter of fact, I would say right now the only bikes from the factory that can handle altitude without screwing it up are electric bikes. Like I'm betting it. I haven't taken it up there yet. I may be wrong. I'm not even lying. I may be wrong. Yeah, they don't. They care about temperature, but if it's not cold up there, it won't matter. And let's be honest, internal combustion. Yeah, but no, you couldn't, because the temperature would be too cold or too hot. Yeah, if you insulated it properly, it would make a difference, except the fact that what's an electric motor going to do in space? I'm just saying, there's no air. It can't move a propeller. What's it going to do? It can flip the satellite really, really fast. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take a moment speaking of inertia and things like that, I'm going to talk about Motoringatang, our sponsor. Yes, that's a terrible segue. It's the worst segue ever, but I'm going to go ahead and use it because I like our boys. There is no inertia. There's only because motorcycles have inertia. I'm going to talk about Motoringatang, our spot. Leave me alone. I'm doing what I can. Why? They really are. I'm not even going to lie. No, Motoringatang has treated me awesome every time I've ever been there. They have tons of new motorcycle gear, new motorcycle parts, bicycle parts. Like you can get full built custom bicycles from their badass and used motorcycles. These guys are, man, they're cool to go to. You should go check them out, especially if you're in the Austin area. I think they do actually allow orders online too. But I would say you're in Austin. They are in the South Austin area. Totally worth checking out. Tell them we sent you. We love them to death. I love them to death. I have loved every time I've been there. Motoringatang. Yeah. I like that sponsor. Because I have way so much experience with them. That's the big reason I love them. Yep. So that's half the reason. Like I said, I don't want to do a milestone game again, but if we can find a motorcycle game that we have enough people that really run track, I would love to keep, frankly, all of our sponsors on. It depends on what we find. If we can find more bike shit, yeah, I would love to keep all of them. I just like Rocha. He's a funny fucking guy. I would love to keep Mass, because god damn, what a prize they've given us this season. And in general, they have cool products. And yeah, Motoringatang, it's just I personally have used them so many times. I'd love to keep all of our sponsors. But we need more bike shit. Yep. Because these are just good folks. And I want good folks to make good money. Maybe I'm weird. See, this is the funny part. Everybody always thinks that capitalists are heartless. And I'm like, nah, dude, if I think somebody makes good product, I think they should make some money. Wait, swaggin' picking up a long lap? Really, bro? Are you really doing that? Don't do that. Don't do it. One-handed. He's got himself a long lap as well. Oddball just got rid of his and didn't lose much time on it. Dude, Oddball is showing he is kind of fucking fast at this game. Yeah. Meanwhile, Hades up front. 3.1 seconds back off of Mac. Can he catch him? It's a lot. Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! It is. This is why when you let Italians write code, horrible things happen. Why am I not hearing the soundboard? You're gonna have to pick your sound levels because it's fucking just stepping down steadily. I'm gonna have to show you how to use Discord. Yeah. Oh my god. And to be honest, I'm not even joking, Nick. I know you're good. And I know you're not dumb, so you need to actually come try the bike that I got. Yeah, no, let me know. Next couple of weekends, let's do it. Next week, yeah, coming weekend won't work because there's the thing AGO is doing, going out to the tech bay, so I'm going to be busy with that. But, weekend after. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but all that being said, let let me know when you got time. I think you'll appreciate it the same way I do. There are things you will hate, and there are things you will love. No, you're gonna sell it to him before then. And I've ridden a Sprint. Actually, here's what we need to do. You need to come over here. We will take 2 of my bikes. We'll take the Rocket and the electric bike out, and you can try both. And you'll wind up, yeah, nothing but torque. The whole day will be that'll be the theme of the day. Nothing but torque. Dude, no, the new ones are. The old ones I loved because the torque was hilarious. The new ones, the suspension is actually genuinely good. The brakes are genuinely good. The seating position even puts it in a better position to take advantage of both of those. And then on top of that, with 100 pounds dropped in weight and even more torque, everything, like, there's literally nothing that isn't better on that bike. Yeah, you'll love it. No, the new one will, like, pick the front end up even easier. I'm just saying. Please don't. Let me get to the point where I can do it, and then I'll let you do it. There you go. Once I can, you just teach me to get a wheelie up, and then I'll let you get a wheelie up on it. So, what? Every time I've ever hit it that hard, the rear end is stepped out on either Rocket. Yes. So Hades now just pushing the 3-second barrier to chasing down Max Swaggin, a second and a half off of Hades. Dude. Jigs about 40 seconds back off of Swaggin? And how is Hines? 27 seconds back off of that. Well, it also was a longer race. But even in a 9-lap race, which would have been 35%, damn. Damn! You know what I'm gonna do on this though, Nick? Even though I'm not used to races being this long, I'm gonna still catch that penultimate. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Conky having a bit of a rough race. Hey, you know what? You're gonna have to familiar yourself with Trailer Park Boys again. If you don't recognize Conky.
We will see.
We will see. You know what? I just realized, Nick, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Pourquoi?
I think I accidentally left the mic for you muted, like, until now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not even kidding.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Leave me alone.
Did you reach this fucking
Milestone ran a bunch of fucking latency. I fucked everything else up.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Maybe.
I thought it was funny and chipper and fucking witty. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Moving on.
Fuck my life.
That's like fucking this up. You had one last opportunity.
I
to
had
do
one
something
job.
right.
I had a lot of jobs, but
That's why I'm not using that. You had one opportunity.
yeah, I had one opportunity.
To leave the season on a good note, and you fucked it up.
I was doing great up till now.
You're fired.
I'm okay with that because it means I lose my Cyril bucks. And there's one.
No, they're like stock options. You get to keep those.
Yeah, and there's one thing anybody knows: it's losing your Cyril bucks is a positive thing.
Yeah.
Hades, though, has worked as well. I didn't do that. I think Cocky Dave pulled over and got black flagged by the AI. He just got black flagged out. And I think, yeah, something happened there. One-handed now, a minute back off of Swaggin. Hades pushing his way up to 2.6 seconds behind Mac. Swaggin 3 seconds back. God damn, I can't believe I did that.
Well, just after you forgot to turn my fucking mic on and we found out my headphones conked out. So, that was fun.
Oh, fuck. To be honest, I think, Nick, we need to figure out a way to change multiple mics or multiple sound sources status in OBS.
Yeah.
That's what my problem is. Hades, really? Did you really just do that, bro?
He went mowing the grass for sure.
And Swaggins just slips by. Mac, though, having an excellent race. And like I was telling Mac before things, and if he listens later, Mac, I expect to see some nitrous bullshit up a hill on your 750.
He ain't gonna do it.
I'll bet he will.
He ain't gonna do it.
He's an old guy like me. If he says he could,
No balls.
he'll do
Ain't
it.
gonna do it.
He'll do it.
Shh. I'm trying to motivate him to do it. Ain't gonna do it.
That's fair. That is totally fair. I apologize to everybody that did not hear Nick's brilliant commentary this evening,
Yeah, fuck you.
as opposed to his Norman commentary, which is shit.
Yeah, it was actually probably quality for this race.
I'm not gonna lie. We built a big enough audience. We'll see what goes on with it. But I think there needs to be a thing that is Searle involved, commentating on MotoGP at Dig Pub, because there's enough funny shit going on with her there that people might actually enjoy it. But
We'll see, and I get to drink beer,
Yeah.
and that'll be great.
yeah, and we have started the penultimate lap. Yeah, I got it, bitch. Fuck you. I got it.
Hey, no one cares.
Oh my god. No one cur. Oh my god. I fucked everything.
No cur.
Don't worry. You don't need to feel bad about what happened early in the race, because, yeah, they didn't hear your shit, but you know what it sounded like? It sounded like
That you're fucking deranged.
talking to myself, yes!
You know, I bet they still can't hear me right now, so that's fine.
No,
That's
they can
fine.
hear you now. I just sound like I was talking to myself for 8 laps. Oh my god.
So could they hear me in Moto 2?
Yes. Well,
That's
yes. Yes.
That's unfortunate, because if they couldn't, they would have thought you were going completely crazy, because I'm sure you said in the beginning I wouldn't be joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah. No, we
So-
did. Well, because Hines told me you wouldn't be joining us.
Yeah, when a tornado goes through your shop, things get a little interesting.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it didn't actually pull my shop apart. We were just adjacent, but 100 feet down the road, it was picking pickup trucks up and turning them around.
That's horse shit. Dude,
It's-
you saw the video of the Chevy getting picked up and spun around.
Yeah, that was in Oklahoma. That was fun.
That's amazing.
Everybody's like, oh, he nonchalantly drove away. Nuh-uh.
No.
That motherfucker got spun in a tornado.
No.
He shit his pants and was going to find new underwear.
Yeah. No. He was wishing he'd run the brown pants and brown underwear that day.
Yeah, hopefully he's got the brown leather.
But you know what? So far as the rest of the country is concerned, these southern motherfuckers are tough as fuck.
Dude, they are. I legitimately have a guy in my shop that he got picked up, spun around in his truck. He drove the same day, and he came and he was still shaking, and his pupils were still the size of dinner plates. And he's trying to be as calm as possible, get his stuff taken care of.
Yeah.
Nuts. I mean, looks like somebody just shot a shotgun repeatedly at his truck.
Dude, why is Mac looking at Oddball there?
That's frightening.
Mac is looking at Oddball. I hate the lag. Milestone, you suck. You suck an entire spaghetti-sized pile of cocks.
Remember that birds aren't real, though. Remember that birds aren't real.
Mac with a phenomenal final race of the season. Swaggin doing a great job of managing to catch back up with the bullshit happened. Hades there, putting himself in third. And the rest of the field, they ain't gonna see shit. I'll guarantee you we'll hear about some shit being talked.
Oh, 100%.
Yep. Oh, man.
Absolutely.
We'll let it finish up there, but I'm going to take a moment to mention our sponsor for MotoGP, which will be Moto Orangutan, bringing you motorcycle gear. Yes. Yes. Motorcycle gear, motorcycle parts, bicycle parts, and custom-built bicycles, and used motorcycles in South Austin. Bro, they will take care of you no matter where you are in Austin. They may not even hate you for being in Northeast. In fact, they might let it go and treat you nice.
I've been thanked for making the drive.
Yeah, they have been awesome to me. Check out Moto Orangutan. They are great if you're here in Austin. They also have ways to order. Give them some service. Let them know we sent you, and thank them for sponsoring us this season. That is going to be it for this season, folks. Thank you for watching. If you have watched through the season, thank you, racers. Thank you, sponsors. We know it kind of went to shit at the end. I'm not even joking. We're not going to do another milestone game for prizes. But I thank everybody that did. We'll probably run one of their games for a beer league next season. No prizes, but we'll have placings. I had a great... I actually... don't get me wrong. At the end, I got angry because things went apart. But I think Heinz is in here as well. I think y'all would agree by the end, before the latency became a shit show, the racing got amazing.
Last 7 races were on point.
Yeah.
The racing was amazing. We really have developed a great culture, I think, over this season.
Yep.
Just fucking milestone. That's really what it comes down to.
Yep. We need some better games to work with. That is
I wish
really
it was something we had the ability to work on ourselves, but we don't.
Well, don't get me wrong. I have development understanding, but I have a bunch of developers.
No. I mean, we can't. There's no provisions in the game for us to run a dedicated server or do something of this nature.
I mean, if they had that, I would have solved this problem already. But whatever. But thank everybody involved. I totally appreciate it. There is, racers, sponsors, all of that. Milestone all shit on. Everybody else was awesome. Thank you very much for this season. I really, really enjoyed working with everybody we've had. And we'll see what happens in the future. We will definitely see. But I appreciate all of that. Hey, wait, Heinz, Hades, y'all popped in here. What do y'all have to say?
I appreciate everyone, but Milestone and their fucking birds.
I know, right? Nick appreciates the birds, but not Milestone.
Birds aren't real. The birds aren't real.
Hey, Hades, you got anything to say there, bro?
No, it's good racing all around.
It really was.
Obvious issues, but it's good to see a lot of people coming along from when I first joined the league to where they're at now.
Yep.
The level has just increased a lot.
Yep. Wait. So, Hades, here's the thing I have to ask. If we do, because I've started talking about maybe doing this at Dig Pub, if we do a podcast thing around Real World GP, would you be interested in joining if we could get the schedule right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't even have to get the schedule right. It's more just like I can be up at your guys' time. It's just if I have work the next day.
That's what I'm saying, getting the schedule right. We got to get that all figured out, but all right. Because I've enjoyed having you here. So if we do that Real World thing, that'd be fun. Nick, Heinz, you guys in for that if we can get it all together?
Yeah, see you guys next week.
Oh shit, that's a quick time commitment there. Hey Heinz, can you plan this around a time when a tornado didn't just rip through your town?
Oh my god.
Listen, man, nobody gives a fuck about your natural disasters. Okay?
Yeah, fuck me and the fact that I just lived through a tornado. I'm still a little shook about that.
You know,
the modern terminology.
This is how we know you're not actually a Texan, because the rest of us don't fucking care.
Well, no, I mean, it's the Northeast Texas thing. I spent so long in Dallas and Kilgore, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't care if it didn't affect my day to day.
Yeah, it'd be obnoxious. Yeah, exactly. No, in Northeast Texas, we call them an annoyance.
Well, I mean, I'll be working 7 days a week here pretty soon. So
I am sure. Hey, so I had a great blast this season. I really liked it. I am surprised we kept this thing running for so long as we have. Things are going to change next season. I think everybody would agree with that. But we're going to try to do something with this. We've built so much so far. I think all y'all would agree there will be something, Cyril, going next season. We'll figure out something by next fall.
Let me just say this.
Go ahead.
I already pre-ordered MotoGP 22.
See, at the very least, all right, at the very least, we're going to have a beer league. We'll figure out something there, but we will have something that is considered for me personally, it's because of the fact that during the summer, I'm going to be out in bars. I'm going to be out riding. I'm going to be out shooting. I'm going to be out doing a ton of things during the summer.
You're not social.
I know, right? I totally do none of that shit.
With all the seasons for Milestone to, essentially next year, I was saying this to Heinz, next year there's 3 American tracks on that calendar.
Are there?
Indianapolis is back. Coach is still there. Laguna's still there. So you could have
they're bringing Indy back.
Well, they have the whole 2009 season. The trouble is you can only ride it on the modern bikes. Well, I mean, let's see when the game releases what you can and can't do. But it may be worth just having a 9-round season on those tracks. A 10-round throwing Kota as well.
I wouldn't mind a bunch of America in there because, right, Hades. I think you'd have to admit this. I think Laguna Seca is one of the best tracks ever.
It's brutal.
It is.
I was riding it yesterday, I think. It was like an online lobby. And in this game, in the physics, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah. It's just like, as a track, the corkscrew alone is a proving ground. If you don't understand how to go negative G, massive positive G, and you have to make a blind turn in coming to it. Even though, everybody, Nick, Heinz, you and I have both heard Abbott go on and on about how fucking crazy that track is. It's a great track. It really is.
It's a fairly small track, too.
It is. The only thing that fucks Laguna Seca up. California.
100%.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's the reason I won't go either.
Yeah. One of the greatest tracks ever, but California fucks it up. But on that note, we have to end the broadcast at some point. Boys, we'll put together a thing where we can start doing a podcast. This Saturday I have things to do. This Sunday there is GP. We'll work out some other content we can do at the convenience of what works for everybody that's here. As a matter of fact, I would love to set up a thing where Nick, Heinz, anybody else that's interested, U.S. side, and Greg can show up. I think people would be.
I mean, worst case scenario, just get the ball rolling by talking about the race weekend that happened. Don't even have to keep it on topic. We can talk about the fucking absolute travesty that is Marc Marquez's career.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm that's what I'm saying. We bring in things like that. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll work on that. So, those that are still listening at this point, we appreciate you listening to this. We appreciate you watching an entire season of our bullshit. Apparently, some people find this league appealing. Maybe we can make it more people that find it appealing. I have other things I'm going to be doing on my channel. If you look up Gordon Riding on YouTube, you will find my shit. Do any of you guys have your shit? Hades, what's yours on YouTube? What can they look up? Because I know you've been putting up tips for tracks. So what was your channel on that?
I think it's just Hades.
Is it just Hades?
It's got the funny eyes in it because I'm edgy.
Yeah, and also just look up Like MotoGP or something like that as well?
Yeah, just look up MotoGP.
All right.
I went viral on Facebook as of today, so I'm kind of a celebrity myself.
What did you put up?
I've got 500 shares on my post of the tornado pictures.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
So I'm dusting my shoulders off here. But
Nick becomes viral when Austin suffers.
Yeah, no shit. It's like,
There's
hey,
pissing
millions
by.
of dollars worth of structural damage. I'm famous. Those were finger guns if you couldn't figure that out.
Click, click, boom, boom.
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
Nobody
Heinz,
call me. I'm changing my number. That kind of mentality.
You can speak directly to my agent.
It's
my
me.
agent.
I'm his agent. His phone number is 512-555. Get fucked.
Soul bucks.
Several bucks, yeah.
Starbucks. Yeah, no, that fits the phone number in the U.S. 512 Starbucks. Oh my God, we need that number. Heinz, you got anything you want to pimp on here like a whore, like I do?
No, I'm good. I mean, I got a channel, but it's shit. And I post a lot of random stuff, so I don't really know what I'm doing. It's great. Y'all should join in and laugh at me.
What is it?
Sounds like you in life.
Yeah, what is it?
What's my channel? Oh, 78 Heinz. It's just my name. Find me on Twitch or YouTube or
Spelled out.
Facebook. Or,
It's spelled out. Just say, 7, 8. And when he says Heinz, it's like the dressing, or not the dressing.
Yeah,
the
catch
sauce.
up, boys. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's your boy.
H-E.
That's because
I
I did that, right? That's what I'm always trying to do is catch up to Hades. So.
Womp womp.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
I'm going to work towards it. We'll see how many of these. We'll see how many of these personalities we can put together. Because I'm not joking. I still want to put together on YouTube. I do want to put together the top gear of motorcycles. And we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if these shitheads in here want to join me on it, or if we find.
Dude, I'm down to wreck some bikes on track for you.
Hell yeah.
Well, we know I'm the resident clown, so I'll be great here.
Yeah. You.
I'm the
Box
American
engage.
embodiment of Clarkson, just less famous and less edgy.
Wait, no. If you really want to wreck, you get to be Hammond.
We'll put some eyes around your name and you'll be set.
Super edgy, like a fucking sword.
Anyway,
Just a quick one. Was Rocha the dude who fucking put it into the wall at Daytona?
Who?
Did the wall ride?
Probably.
who?
Rocha.
Someone at Daytona did the wall ride.
No, that
No.
that wasn't Rocha. That wasn't Rocha.
No.
If
He
it-
was on- he was
Okay,
on
but
the
we do
400
know the
series.
guy, so he put it into the wall,
Do
came
we?
back and clipped the bike, the front end of the white bike. We do know those guys.
Who?
Nice. Get them on the podcast. What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So anybody listening it's still listening right now.
It's the same guy who's got the Send It tattoo on his arm.
No, that is a different human.
All that being said, if we do know that guy, and wait,
We do know that guy.
wait, hang on. All y'all here that are listening, we can get views. We tell them, tune in next time. You'll get to hear that guy.
No,
Nick-
don't fucking promise that. Shut up.
We don't promise it, but we'll try to make it happen.
Yeah, but next time I'll be like 6 months from now because we're all lazy as fuck.
Nah, I want that soon. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, well y'all send me his name and I'll reach out to him.
Let's have some talks. So anyway, everybody that watched the season, thank you so much for watching. Sponsors, thank you so much for sponsoring, and racers, holy shit. Y'all had a great season. I'm sorry Milestone fucked your shit up. We will have some more fun for you next year. Catch us again then. Thank you for watching Searle on the Xbox One. It has been our pleasure serving you. We can't wait to do it again. Y'all take it easy.